Come in.
Hi, Brian.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. Danika Holmes.
Danika, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. You mind if I take a seat?
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Because you fill out our contact me form, we really appreciate you contacting us, so that's very exciting for us. I want to give you my business card,
Great.
just so you have it. So at the end of the meeting, if you have any questions, you can let me know, and I'm here for you.
Wonderful.
So you have any plans for the weekend?
Plans for the weekend? Surprisingly not.
No?
I guess I'm kind of boring. I was hoping to go for a hike on Saturday.
That's good.
If it's too cold, though, I'll probably just stay in bed and watch some college football all day.
Hey, that's a great plan.
Yeah. How about yourself?
Nothing really. I mean, it's Friday, so I'm probably just gonna sleep most of the weekend. Got a lot of
The
work.
entire weekend?
Most of it, yeah.
All right.
So the reason that I'm here today is because you did fill out the contact me form, and
Yep.
like I said, we appreciate that a lot. So I just wanted to go over exactly why you filled that out, maybe learn some more about your goals, and then see if we have a fit with Aquia in there. Is that everything you'd like to cover as well?
That sounds all right.
Okay, sure. Do you mind if I take notes today?
I'll go right ahead.
All right, thank you. So could you start by telling me why you filled out the contact me form?
Yeah. So Mass Media was the consultant
Awesome.
we spoke with. They had some good things to say. We've got 200 artist sites, and it's my responsibility to manage them.
Mhm.
And apparently, you have some sort of multi-site management tool.
Yes, we do.
That'll be interesting to hear about.
Sure. And what kind of goals are you looking to accomplish with your company?
We want to be the best. We're
Absolutely.
in a pretty competitive industry. Everything's going digital, so my own goals, I'd like to see us really dominate the digital market for
Absolutely.
record labels.
I'd like to see that as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's my goal here too,
Great.
is to help you. So, Brian, could you tell me a little bit more about your current solution that you're using right now?
Yeah, it would be solutions.
Solutions.
We've got a couple different technologies and systems in place
Okay.
that help us manage those sites.
And how's that going for you?
Have you seen our sites?
I have, they're beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we're really happy about the work we do.
Yeah,
It's going. Definitely, I think you go on our sites, they're nice sites.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you facing any challenges with working with those multiple platforms?
Me personally, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think having different technologies and different teams managing them, it's difficult for me to have eyes on every project.
Absolutely.
So I think that's I wouldn't say it's a challenge, but it's a little difficult for me.
Yeah. And if you were able to paint your ideal software for your company, what would that contain?
Consolidate all those technologies into one.
Yeah, right? Isn't
Right.
that the goal?
Yeah.
I agree with you. So, besides the fact that you have all these multiple platforms,
Yeah.
is there any other challenges that you're facing with those?
Yeah, I think going back to the whole governance aspect for me, it's I don't know. For the most part, I like it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
happy with it? How would you rate your satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say like 7 or an 8.
7 or an 8. So
Yeah.
there's definitely room for some improvement there. I want to see it at a 10 for you because I want to see your goal being achieved of being the best.
Right.
So I would like to help you with that. And what kind of challenges are you facing with governance personally or per se?
Yeah. So if I have a request, I got to send it to the proper web team.
Yeah.
Then it's their responsibility to get that site up and running.
Okay.
Again, there's a lot of different technologies and different teams,
Mhm.
so I don't have hands on all projects,
Right.
and they're kind of off on their own, and they work on their own timelines.
So how do those 2 or 3, maybe more teams work together?
They don't.
They don't work well together?
They're just separate. It's
Yeah.
different ecosystems. Really.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So who do you have working on the websites then?
All 3 teams. They each
Okay.
manage different portions of the sites.
And what teams are those, if you don't mind me asking?
The teams that I manage.
Oh,
IT
okay.
Teams.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. So how are they tackling governance for you?
Just that way. It's more or less how am I tackling governance, I think.
Yeah.
How are we going to manage all these sites? We've got so many different technologies, and that's it's difficult to do. Being the
Yeah.
director, and that's my job.
Absolutely. So let's say, there were some issues with governance. How would that impact your business per se?
Yeah, I think we're spending a lot of money in different technologies right now.
Right.
These teams work on their own pace, and that can be really detrimental to timelines that we have to meet. We have to make sure our artists are happy.
Yeah.
If Justin Bieber wants his site up, it better be up when he asks for
Exactly.
it to be
I
up.
agree with you.
Yeah.
So, let's say you were running a very tight timeline and you weren't able to get those sites out. How would that impact you?
Yeah, we might see Justin jump ship.
Oh, we
Right?
wouldn't want that.
Exactly. So, he's got some strict demands. All our artists do, and we have to be able to meet those demands.
Yeah.
If we don't, there's a major risk of us losing them
Right,
as a brand in entirety, really.
exactly. And how are you meeting those requirements as of right now?
We manage. We
Yeah.
definitely manage, and I think that's why we brought you guys in. I've talked about the process that we do. I contact the web team who's
Mhm.
responsible for those sites, get them up and running. We're just kind of, hoping there's a more concrete way to do this.
And there definitely is. Have you ever heard anything about Acquia before?
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah, not too much though.
So what we do is we actually help businesses create, deploy, and manage their sites.
Mm-hmm.
So we're able to provide them with a very rich digital experience for their businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And you had mentioned that you're working through multiple platforms and that you're having some challenges right now with governance and maybe even some time you had mentioned earlier. So the product that I would propose for you is Acquia Cloud Site Factory, which is actually a
Time out, I'm sorry. I don't think we have room in this office
Okay.
for a factory today.
It's not actually a real factory.
It's not.
No, that's just what we call it. It's actually on the cloud.
Oh, so it's a piece of software.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Called Acquia Cloud Software.
I know, but I didn't name it.
Marketing folks, huh?
Yeah, those marketing
All right.
folks.
All right, yeah.
I apologize for overwhelming you.
No worries. I was just gonna say, look at my office. It's
I know.
kind of small.
There's
Can't
no
put a
room
factory
for
in here.
factory.
Right.
So yes, Acquia Cloud Site Factory is a software in the cloud.
Okay.
Yes. So what that does for you is it'll take all your platforms and we'll move it onto our one platform. So it's a multi-site management tool.
Right.
If you were able to do something like that, how would that benefit you?
Yeah, I mean, personally, from a governance perspective, that's why I'm so interested, so
Yeah.
I can have eyes on all projects that are going on.
Exactly.
So I think that's huge.
Yeah. And you had mentioned before that your artists wanted very strict or very particular things about their websites. So the way that we build our websites is through templates. So it's very easily duplicated and it's very easy to fill those websites in with the content that you need and get them out as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Would something like that benefit your company?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I would like to propose for you is to set up a demo. I want to go more in depth with the product.
A timeout. Let's take a step back here.
Okay, sure.
I don't want to be talking about demos.
Okay.
I don't even know what this thing costs.
Okay. The cost actually depends on the size of the organization.
Okay.
So it would definitely have to be based upon that. We wouldn't know until we evaluate your current solution.
Right.
But what about price concerns you?
Yeah, I'm under a lot of pressure to,
Yeah.
make the most out of the budget that I'm given.
Absolutely.
And right now, the people above me are a little ticked off. So I'm under a lot of pressure to, execute on the budget that I'm given.
Right.
So there needs to be some sort of significant return for me to even
Absolutely.
justify taking this to the people above me.
Of course. So Cloud Site Factory is
Cloud site software.
Cloud Site software.
We'll
We'll call
leave
it that
we'll
for
leave
your
it at that.
purposes.
Great.
Cloud Site software is actually very good at giving a return on investment. So what we like to call this is, yes, it's an investment, but we have worked with companies in the past, actually very similar to yours. I'm sure you've heard of Interscope Records.
Yeah, of course, right down the road.
Yeah, exactly. So they implemented Acquia with Acquia Cloud Site Factory, and we were able to predict a $5 million return on their budget
Wow.
from in the next 5 years because of their investment. So if we were able to give you that kind of money from a return, how would that affect you?
Makes me look pretty damn good, right?
I think so too.
Yeah. So no, I think that's pretty enticing.
Yeah. So is there any way that you'd want to learn more about the product in a demo? I know that you were a little overwhelmed before, but I think it would benefit you to show you the product and really show you how it works.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty busy the next couple of weeks. We got a company offsite, so I'm happy to get something on the calendar. I'll
Okay.
give you a follow up email next week. We can get something off the week after.
Okay. I mean, I think it would definitely be beneficial to set up the meeting. If we have to do it 2 weeks in advance, I think that's fine. You had mentioned that you were definitely losing a lot of time and you were focused on fixing the governance challenge. And I
Right.
think the faster that we fix that for you, the faster we can get your return on investment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We can put in a time for a demo.
Okay.
In 2 weeks.
Sure. Is there anyone else that would benefit from sitting in on that meeting?
Yeah. Alex, my boss, VP of Digital.
VP
I
of
can't
Digital.
promise you he'll be there,
Okay.
but I'm happy to run it by him.
Absolutely. And is there anyone else besides Alex?
It's probably just gonna be us two, maybe a couple folks from my road
Okay.
teams, but other than that,
That sounds good to me. I'm really excited to come back and show you some more information.
yeah, absolutely.
So I really appreciate you meeting with me today. I know you're very busy, so thank you so much, Brian.
Yeah, Danica, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.